Sorry, I'm in the middle of watching Stranger Things, season 2. I have to admit, I've kind of forgotten what's happened in the first season. Can't remember how it ended, but I'm slowly figuring things out. It's been quite a while. What's up my friends, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Beck and I'll be your YouTuber for the next handful of minutes. If you wouldn't mind chucking us a like and offering us a subscribe, that would be duly appreciated. So today I am going to be doing my first makeup review in quite a long time. So today I am doing a review of Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation. So I've got the matte and poreless one. There's another one and it's for like dry skin. This one is for oily skins. I'm a bit of both, but they didn't have the mixture one at Priceline, but I do know that they do have a mixture, like one for a mixture of skins somewhere else, like they do sell them. So going on my first impression, I actually didn't know a lot about Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation. So, I mean, of course I've heard people talk about it and mention it a lot, but I've never actually like actively looked at reviews and stuff. So I wanted to buy like a multitude of drugstore foundations and try to like sort of figure out which ones were best. So I quickly looked online, best drugstore foundations, and I found this one. I didn't end up buying any others, but I bought this one because it seemed to be a reoccurring number on everybody's lists. Onto the product itself. It's not a foundation, it's not like any other foundation that I've previously worn. So the only other really liquid foundation that I've worn is the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. So it's very moussey, it's thick, it's a bit cakey, it's heavy coverage as in it applies thick but it doesn't spread out a lot. Whereas this one, it's not a very heavy coverage foundation. It spreads well, so it's got good coverage as in that way, but it's not thick on your skin. So I feel like it's very comparable to a BB cream with its coverage. Applies thinly but spreads well. So what it is it's just like a little pouring thing. Like you just pour it out of the container onto your hand, onto your brush, whatever you use. Packaging is very simple, so it's just a clear bottle with a black lid and it's got heaps of stickers everywhere. So I got mine in the colour 122, which is creamy beige. Now the pricing of it I can't quite recall, but I know it wasn't anything expensive, so I was pretty happy with that. And now I'm going to talk a bit more about the brand itself, so like the product in general. So Maybelline declares they have 40 super saturated shades on their website. Now of course, drugstores may not sell all of those, such as Priceline. I think Priceline only has like maybe 10 or 15, I can't quite recall, but they get really, really dark. So their darkest shade is 380, which is espresso, and it is very dark. So that is very good. And the lightest color they have is 102 Fair Porcelain. So their older shades aren't as dark or light as they are now. So they've added darker and lighter shades and more shades recently. So that's really good. So you may not be able to see them in a lot of stores though because they're new shades. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply the product. And I'm going to go out afterwards because I'm going to the shops with my mum. I'm not putting any powder foundation on top because I don't want to affect the test. Okay, so that's the foundation on without anything else. I'll also turn the light off just so you can see it in a bit of different lighting. So that's what it looks like. So as you can see, it's not very thick coverage, and whilst it may look a bit shiny now, it does get a little bit less shiny, but it doesn't get too much better than that. So you would need to use a powder foundation on top if you want it to look nice. It also creases extremely easily. So, you know, in my forehead, not so much around the eyes, but just forehead, sometimes your mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup. I'm not doing anything special just because I'm going out to the shops. So no powder foundation. I'm skipping straight. I'm going to do my concealer and then I'm going to skip straight to like my eyebrows and everything like that. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just going to do, I'm just going to list a couple of good things about the product itself. So not about like the brand or anything, but the product when you're applying it and stuff like that. So number one is that it's easily blendable. So it goes on nicely, it stays nicely, and of course it's easily blendable. So I use my beauty blender and that works really well. You get no skid marks if you blend properly, and you get no like layering lines, if that makes sense. Number two, it's not too cakey. So like I said, it's not heavy coverage, so it doesn't look too unnatural or anything like that, which is what I like. I like it having medium coverage, so that's really good. You can still see blemishes and stuff like that, so if you don't like that, this probably isn't the product for you. So I'm just gonna go out and I'll be back in maybe 3 or 4 hours to show you how it looks so far. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so I'm back. It has been just under 3 hours. So like I said earlier, it hasn't really been a hot day or anything, so it hasn't been extremely trying on the sweatiness and the feel of things. So I thought I'd just do a quick 3 hour later checkup. I am going out soon, so I can also do another checkup after that. So it looks pretty much the same actually. I don't think that there's anything, like I don't think anything's come off. There's been no transfer, no shininess, no dewiness. It's still matte. I mean, it's of course gotten on my clothes a bit because I'm wearing white and I had to put some on my neck because I'm the wrong shade. But so far so good. I will do a quick comparison shot so far so you can see between straight after application and 3 hours later. I feel like it's mattified actually a bit more, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so I'll check up with you guys in maybe 4, 5, 6 hours. I don't know, we'll see. Okay guys, so I am back and it is about 5 o'clock-ish, so it's been I think another 4 hours. So the foundation held up pretty well. It's probably been altogether, what, 7 hours? So I don't know if you can tell, but it is getting a bit dewy around this area and my forehead is a bit dewy. It's also getting a little bit, not transparent, but it's sort of like going away a bit around like here. So, but it's actually done an amazing job to last this long. I'm actually surprised. So this is what it's looking like now. As you can see, you can start to see like the red of my face a bit more around these areas. It's like going away. A little bit more shiny. It's getting a bit dewy. I think for an overall product, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I would give it a 5 out of 5, but it's nothing too extreme, you know. It's got pretty good coverage, but I wouldn't mind it being a little bit thicker, just to hide, you know, like my freckles a bit more. Not so much freckles, but more so the redness of my face, because I tend to get red around my cheeks. And also I've got discoloration on my face. I'm not sure why, but my forehead is really dark and then I go white around here. And then just the rest of my face is whiter. But I definitely suggest getting this if you are looking for a drugstore foundation. So that's the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys. And I'll see you on a previous video or the next one. It depends. Bye. Yeah, you can turn me up.